Oh, hey, welcome. We have a podcast. You should listen to it. Let us entertain you.
Yeah, we're gonna entertain you like this.
That's hey, that's a little too much energy.
Oh,
Like we're
okay.
not doing accordion. We're gonna be nice and calm. I'm really bad at this. but
Welcome
yeah,
to the podcast.
welcome to the
Woo!
podcast. Woo!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Frogs and Grog. Today will be a solo episode by yours truly, Levi. Today for this episode, what we're going to be doing is going into Wikipedia and choosing random articles. The first one will be Renaud Lavillenie. Lavillenie? Something. It's a name. So, Renaud Lavillenie, born September 18th, 1986, as a French pole vaulter. Lavillenie won the gold medal at the 2012 Olympics in London and the silver medal at the 2016 Olympics in Rio. In addition to his Olympic success, he has won 3 World Indoor Championship gold medals, 3 European Championship gold medals, and 4 European Indoor Championship gold medals. He has also won 1 silver medal and 4 bronze medals at the World Championships as of the 25th of August, 2016. He holds the French national records for the highest pole vault clearance both outdoors and indoors, uh, which are 6.05 meters and 6.16 meters, respectively. The 6.16 was the absolute world record for the pole vault over 6 years, from 2014 to 2020. He was the pole vault overall winner of the IAAF Diamond League in 7 consecutive years, from 2010 to 2016. Outside pole vaulting, Lavillenie is a keen motorcyclist and raced in the 2013 Le Mans 24 Hours for motorcycles, finishing 25th. Lavillenie subsequently entered the 2014 race, aiming for the top 20 finish. Lavillieni's younger brother, Valentin Lavillenie, is also a pole vaulter. Wow, how interesting. First one, and we already have an Olympic gold and silver medalist. Um, I don't want to keep reading this one because the name is very difficult to read. It's spelt Lavillenie. Lavillenie is how I'm gonna keep saying that. But look it up if you're interested in more about Renaud. Next random article. Manuel Morocco Ramon. I think it's Ramon, but because there's an accent over the O. Manuel Morocco Ramon, 16th of June, 1870 to the 29th of September, 1956, was a Spanish businessman and politician. He was deputy for Zaragoza in the 1918 to 1919 during the Spanish Restoration. He was again deputy for Zaragoza from 1931 to 1933 during the Second Spanish Republic. He was governor of the Bank of Spain in 1933 to 34. Between 1934 and 35, he was in turn Minister of Finance, Minister of Industry and Commerce, and Minister of Public Works. His career, he was born on the 16th of June in 1970 in Zaragoza, and he attended Escuelas Pias for his secondary education, then obtained a degree in law from the University of Zaragoza. He obtained his doctorate in law in Madrid. After leaving school, he and his brother Mariano, while expecting to immigrate to Canada, put their energy into the family business. For many years, Marco was manager of the Azucarera Agricola de Pilar, part of the sugar beet industry at a period of growth in Aragon. In 1914, he became vice president of the official Zaragoza Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and he was also linked to management of the Mutualidad uh, Mercantil SA. In the 1930, he became president of the Alcalera Agricola de Pilar, while his son replaced him as manager. The company was closely associated with the Asociación de Labradores de Zaragoza, in which Morocco also played a management role. So, interesting politician, I guess, businessman slash politician. Um, there's a lot of alliteration with all of his things, like the Mutualidad uh, Mercantil. A very interesting person. Um, yes, so I guess we'll move on to the next article for today. Uh, oh, this is a very short one. John Chol. Um, and this Korean name, the family name is John. John Chol, born 12th of April 1982, is a North Korean former footballer. He represented North Korea on at least 13 occasions between 2001 and 2007. And that is all the information. Oh, career statistics. International. National team 2001. He had 1 apps. Uh, he had a total of 13 apps and no goals. So that's interesting. I don't know if there's any more information, but it's not on Wikipedia. Next random article. Jonathan Dory is a human systems integration lead at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Texas. He is a branch chief of NASA's Habitability and Human Factors branch, part of the Habitability and Environment Factors division at NASA/JSC. Dory supports crew safety and productivity on the International Space Station program by planning and assessing the on-orbit interior configuration of ISS, as well as performing the anthropometric analysis of crew tasks. He contributes to the integrated operation of the space station while using 3D computer graphics and animation software as part of his daily work. In July 2002, Dory served as an aquanaut on the NASA Extreme Environment Mission Operation 3, Nemo Crew 3, or Nemo 3 Crew. Dory grew up in Colorado Springs, Colorado. He spent his childhood camping, hiking, and backpacking in the Rocky Mountains. Dory graduated from Mitchell High School in Colorado Springs, attended Colorado State University, where in 2000 he received a BS in civil engineering with particular interest in structures. Dory's interest in the space program led him to participate in a number of activities while pursuing his degree as a member and officer of the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. He worked with other similarly interested students to build prototype exercise devices for use in space, and had the opportunity to test them in simulated microgravity aboard NASA's zero-G aircraft, the KC-135. Dory was also active in programs sponsored by the Colorado Space Grant Consortium, including the Citizen Explorer satellite, the Student Design and Built spacecraft, which measures global atmospheric ozone concentration, transmits its data directly to classrooms throughout the United States. And analog missions. In March 2002, Dory took part as a volunteer in simulation activity for human missions to Mars and at the Mars Desert Research Station in Utah. In July 2002, Dory became an aquanaut through his participation in the joint NASA NOAA NEMO 3 NASA Extreme Environment Mission Operations. It's kind of funny that his name is Dory and he took part in Nemo, but I don't know if that's a joke that they made in the actual Finding Nemo movies, but it might be. The world's to continue, an exploration mission held in Aquarius, the world's only undersea research laboratory. Nemo 3 mission's objective was to build a crew and mission control communication techniques and provide leadership and interpersonal skill training for everyone involved. Among other activities, Dory took part in the underwater construction of a prefabricated structure as an analog to EVA assembly operations on the International Space Station. Dory wrote during the mission, I recall the surreal feeling of looking at our new home. Blue sky above filled with a school of 1.5 meter barracuda for clouds. Big yellow life support buoy for the sun, and what a truly unique place this is to live and work. The Nemo 3 Aquanauts also took part in a phone call with the crew of the International Space Station as it passed over the North Atlantic. Dory was subsequently a member of the support staff for Nemo 5 mission in June of 2023, or 2003, not 2023. Interesting. So, I think that somebody who knew this guy personally probably wrote this, because I don't know. It seems a little odd that they would include he spent his childhood camping, hiking, and backpacking. Like, I just don't think that a random person who knew about this guy would write that. And but maybe. Next article. The 2022 Indianapolis 8 hours. 2022 Indianapolis 8 hours, known as the Indianapolis 8 hour presented by AWS for sponsorship reasons, was the third running of the Indianapolis 8 hour. It took place from October 6th to the 9th, 2022. The race was the third round of the 2022 Intercontinental GT Challenge and the seventh and final round 2022 GT World Challenge America Championship. For the 2022 race, the event returned to the IndyCar Grand Prix layout after having used the SCCA runoff course the previous years. Let's see. Background. The 2022 was open only to cars with GT3 regulation. GT4 cars, which had appeared in the first two races, were dropped from the race in an effort to reduce incidents caused by multi-class racing. Let's see. The race results, here it is. Class winners denoted with bold and another symbol. So position of number 1, class was Pro. Number 77, Mercedes AMG Team Craft Bamboo Racing. The drivers were Daniel Giuncadella, Raffaele Marcello, and Daniel Morad. Cool for them. Now, on to the next article. Jacinto Navarrete, or Navarrete, not sure. Jacinto German Navarrete Rodriguez, born 1st of August 1962, is a retired Colombian athlete who competed in middle distance and cross-country events. He represented his country at 2 World Tour Indoor Championships and currently holds the South American record in the indoor 3,000 meters. Okay, that's pretty cool. So far, it seems like a lot of the Wikipedia articles that I've gone through, the random selected ones, are actually sports personnel. So that's interesting. I guess there's probably a lot of them on Wikipedia. Also, there's some locations that have been there, like this one, Bethanga, Victoria. is known in the northeastern Victoria, Australia as the Shire of Toowong local government area, 390 kilometers from the state capital, Melbourne. At the 2016 census, Bethanga had a population of 471 and gives its name to the Bethanga Bridge. Very cool. Looks like it was a mining town in Australia from all the way up until 1910, apparently. Looks like it is dominated by two vegetation classes: valley grass forest and grassy woodlands. Box gum vegetation on the hillocks around the Bethanga township were extensively cleared during the 19th century as part of mining operations. Cool. And it's got a bunch of information about the things around, including but not limited to internet services. That's very interesting. Let's go to another random article. We could do, random article. Aurora Fox Arts Center. The Aurora Fox Arts Center is located at Colorado. I'll just say that. And the Aurora Cultural Arts District. It is the City of Aurora's Performing Arts Center, run by the City of Aurora Cultural Service Division and supported by the many theater goers. Originally a movie theater and building, first opened on October 30th, 1946. The building, a modified Quonset hut, was used for military purposes at the town's nearby Lowry Army Air Force Base. Resident organizations: Aurora Symphony Orchestra. As of October 2017, the Aurora Fox Arts Center once again became the home of the Aurora Symphony Orchestra. And that's all there is to it. And there's a link to their website, but I'm not going to go to that. On to the next page. Okay. Lorcaine Mac Lochtna, also known as Lorcan Loca Dergirhirk, or as Lorcan Nalong, died in 942 and was king of the Dal Gikais. Reabachan Macmothla died 934, and according to Dal Gikai's king list in oh boy, these are some long, weird names. Leah Bahar Muimnich, he was succeeded by Lorcaine the same year of Riabachan's death. His son Duibulgiola was murdered treacherously by Lorcaine's son Konghalak. This action presumably allowed Lorcaine and the Toid Head Bahak to seize up the kingship from their rivals. According to Ohart's pedigrees, he died in 942 and was succeeded by his son Sinedig, who made large political strides for Dal Jikais. It says citation needed there. Lorcaine had 4 sons who went on and found their own lineages. Sinedig, Kazgarach, Logaragon, Kongahalak. Very cool. I'm not exactly sure where Dal Geekais is. Says the Dalcassians are a Gaelic Irish clan. Okay, so this was apparently in Ireland. Interesting. On to the next page. The Western Jamboree is an American Western musical film Directed by Ralph Staub, starring Gene Autry, Smiley Burnett, and Gene Roverell. Based on a story by Patricia Harper, the film is about a singing cowboy who goes up against a gang of outlaws who are looking to steal the valuable helium gas beneath the cowboy's ranch. Wow, a movie. I think this one's going to be the last article, so let's hope it's a very good one. Let's see. Come on, pull up an article that is actually appropriate. Ignition magneto. An ignition magneto is an older type of ignition system used in spark ignition engines, such as petrol engines. It uses magneto and a transformer to make pulses of high voltage for the spark plugs. The older term high tension means high voltage. The simple magneto is able to produce a relatively low voltage electricity. However, it is unable to produce high voltages required by spark plugs as used in most modern engines. An ignition magneto also includes an electrical transformer, which converts the electricity to a higher voltage, with the trade off being a corresponding reduction in the output current. Interesting. So it's a pre spark plug spark plug. Very cool. Very much suggest going to Wikipedia. Go donate. They always ask you to donate. You can find their donation site if you click on the little hamburger menu and then down under main page and contents, current events, random articles about Wikipedia, contact us is the donate. They're always asking you to donate. I suggest you do it because I use Wikipedia, you use Wikipedia, everyone uses Wikipedia, but nobody ever donates. So try donating. It's great. Have a great day. Bye.
Leaving so soon. Hope we see you next time.